y'all have like a little circle thing?
If you want it to be a circle, we can make it a circle. We can make adjustments.
Okay.
That's fine. I know a little something. All right, cool. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Hi, my name is Koku with blackfilm.com, and I am here with R&B royalty Keke Wyatt. She star of Keke Wyatt's World is premiering on Thursday, October 12th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on All Black. Thank you so much for joining me, Miss Keke.
Thank you for having me. I didn't know I was a royalty baby, but okay, I'll
I mean,
take
well,
it.
first of all, let's call it what it is. People can't sing like you do. When I
Well, thank you.
when I speak to somebody who has a voice like yours, I have to just put that out there. You
That
know.
is very sweet. I appreciate that. I
Oh,
really do.
no, I appreciate talking to you. Let's just start from even the beginning. Like even your mother has such a beautiful voice,
Now she
so
got a fire. Now she fire.
she can sing. So I mean, how did you discover that, or how did she even discover that you had a voice as well?
Since I was a little tater tot, honey.
Hmm.
I mean, it's been literally my whole life.
Mm.
Where it began, I believe, is when I was a baby. My dad, when I would cry, he would put these big headphones on my head and play music
Hmm.
until I would stop, and then I would rock. I
Oh.
would rock. I don't know what he was playing, but whatever it was, it's in my soul now, honey. Music.
I know that's right. But even your children sing as well.
Yeah.
Wow. So did you teach them to sing, or this is just something that they also picked up, just a hereditary thing?
Mhm. Yeah, it just comes with the territory in this family for some reason. I get it
Mm.
from my mother, and she gets it from her mother, and her mother gets it from her mother, and then
Mm.
my dad get like my dad's mother's son. Like it's just everybody. So
Hmm.
I was supposed to sing. Like, I was supposed to sing.
That was your calling.
No, for real.
No, for real. Okay, and so you're originally from Indianapolis.
Indiana. Mm-hmm.
So what was that like growing up
I grew up in Kentucky too, though.
in Kentucky? Oh, okay, because I'm noticing
Hmm.
like your accent to me. Like I've heard Indianapolis. I'm originally from the Midwest, so I was like, shout out to
Hmm.
that. But you also grew up in Kentucky, so you sounded a little more Southern, I thought, than
Oh yeah,
Indianapolis.
so you're hearing, yeah.
I'm here in Kentucky.
Can you hear it?
I'm sorry, I can hear it. That's not a bad thing though.
But oh, honey,
You thought you lost it over the years?
no, I know I never did that, but I didn't think that you could hear it right. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. It didn't.
I mean, you're not the countryest person in the room. Like, woo, child, that girl is country. But you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
but I
It's
am
southern.
country. I know. But the thing is I don't realize it until somebody says something.
Okay.
I
But
forget.
that could be me with my New York bias. Again, I'm from Chicago, but I've lived in New York so
Mhm.
long that perhaps any accent outside of even probably New Jersey sounds a little southern to me. So
Oh,
don't mind me. I don't know what's going on.
you're fine.
So Keke, I mean, when you do reality TV, and especially now you're doing it with Keke Wyatt's World. You've done reality TV before. It
Hmm.
puts you under a lot of scrutiny. Folks always got something to say. Folks are always going to judge.
Do that
Uh,
anyway, though.
they do that anyway, though, right? So when you do it this way, where you're putting it in your own hands and you're actually in more control of your story, what makes you decide to delve back into this world? Because good or bad, I know you've had experiences where people are going to talk about you.
Um, I don't give a crap type of person with
Hmm.
certain things. I don't care. Cause like I said, they gonna say what they gonna say regardless. They gonna think what they gonna think regardless.
Hmm.
If it's up there or it's not.
Hmm.
Might as well let them say what they gonna say and take it to the bank
Sure.
and cash the coin, honey. So
Okay. Well, hey, there's that, right?
you see what I'm saying?
And
If
I
they
mean,
gonna do it anyway, you might as well make a nice little coin doing it.
no, that's a good point. And we live in a world where people will make a decision to not even have a child at all, right? I mean, even for myself, like I don't have kids, and I never even like it. Just never, I never woke up wanting kids. But for you to even, I don't know, I just never did. And it's like
I
there
know
are,
a lot of people like that though, and then they turn a certain age,
yeah.
and it's like their uterus starts itching, starts dropping. I'm so serious.
No, I know what you're saying, Kiki.
Somebody that I know very well,
Uh huh.
actually a part of my show, and who actually brought me this whole idea.
Hmm.
She was like, "Oh no, I do not want a kid." now she's got a baby and and wants a baby, another baby.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, like it just sometimes. How old are you?
Keke, don't do that.
Grown.
I'm gonna tell you, but I'm gonna edit that out.
Okay.
I just turned years old on Sunday. I don't
Okay.
want
You're
kids.
you're at an age where you don't want them,
I
but
just
your body, oh girl, yeah, your body will play tricks on you.
I know my friend, she's my age. She just had a baby. And I'm like, child, like your first baby? Like she's like, I don't know. It just seemed like the right thing to do. Well,
Listen,
okay.
you,
I will tell you this. I do believe, like let's just say for some whatever reason I got pregnant, I would absolutely have the child and I would be happy to be that child's mother because I do love children. I just never had that calling, is what I mean.
okay, well, if the calling ain't on you, it ain't on you.
And I love kids. Like I'm talking about, like it could be like I could be on a
Like
plane,
that you can return.
the kids beating on my seat on a plane, or a child just walks up to me, starts drawing on my face.
You see, when it's yours, you can spank that ass, and
I'm,
tap
no,
that ass, and you don't gotta. It's different when it's somebody else's kid, and you're like,
right,
oh my god, you're kicking my seat.
but then that's someone
It's
else's kid.
just like kick my seat again. And see you kicked.
But those kids get to go home. Kiki, your kids don't go home; they go home with you.
I know. And
I don't want my kids to go
they all disperse to their own rooms
home.
and to their own little lives.
Hmm. But your family, like, and I've watched the first episode of the show. It was really fun and hilarious to watch. And I mean, everybody seems incredibly close.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it was cool. So how do you keep your family unit so strong? Because a lot of folks, like, they could live together all their lives and not speak a word to each other. How do you keep your children so
Ooh,
close?
mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't believe in that either.
I teach love from the beginning.
Oh, that's good.
Like my 3-year-old with my baby, my 1-year-old,
Hmm.
I tell him that that's his baby and he has to take care of his baby and he has to love
Oh.
his baby.
Hmm.
Because if he doesn't love his baby will be hurt and he won't feel loved. And he's
Oh.
like, no, mommy, I want my baby to be loved. And
Hmm.
so I just drill it into them as little fellers and sisters. So when they get older, it just kind of never goes away.
Oh. Okay, so you talk about your 3-year-old. So talk about okay, for instance, Bean. Every one of your children has a nickname.
That part.
Yeah. One of which did not want to be known by his nickname on TV until y'all called him out, which was hilarious and cute.
Poopy.
Yeah, Poopy didn't want us to know he was Poopy.
Well,
I know Poopy too.
he's gonna be poopy till the end of time. You might as well get over that.
But I think that that's so hilarious in black households. It's like we'll have one name, right? Like we'll have our sort of our outside government name, and when you're in the house, it's like, well, who is so and so? And then,
Mhm.
when people learn your government name, like you have to go to school to really know what your government name was because you didn't
Yeah,
really.
because see, my daughter Bella, her real name is Kiyoshi.
Right.
She's Kiyoshi Bella, but
Uh-huh.
we called her Bella for so long
Uh-huh.
that when she went to school and they started calling her Kiyoshi, she's like, "I'm Bella," and I'm like, "Baby, you're Kiyoshi Bella," and she's like, "I'm Kiyoshi." I'm like, "You're Kiyoshi." So just, if you want your friends to call you Bella, just say,
Just,
"Hey, call me Bella."
oh.
Your teacher has to call you, Kiyoshi. She
Hmm.
can't necessarily call you Bella because that's not your name, it's your middle name. But yeah, my kids, they all like Bean, Honey. When he first found out that his name was Keeper, he said, "It sounds like Beaver."
That's adorable.
I was like, "Well, Honey he's named after my dad, my brother, and my grandfather." So
So how do you manage being in the music industry, motherhood? Because, and again, there's more than one child in your household. You're
that part.
doing all of these things at the same time, keeping your family unit very close, but also focusing on your career, but then also putting the spotlight on everyone. Was there anybody in the house that just said, "Don't put me on TV with y'all. I don't even want. No, I don't want to deal with this."
All of them. But not like they were just looking at me like, "For real, mom? Seriously?" Like, seriously. They're like, "We're gonna get some money."
Mm.
And I said, "Yeah, y'all want some money?" They was like, "Oh yeah, okay, well when we start."
That changes it.
Mess. They
So
really
what are you working on in terms of musically that we can look forward to as well?
I'm doing a whole album
Mm,
I'm actually almost done. I have like a song left to do or two.
mm,
And I already put out a new single called Water into Wine.
mm,
And it's not my favorite off the album, but it's still a good song. And
mm.
it's cute. But yeah, the new album, I think it's probably going to be released maybe like the beginning of the year, hopefully.
Okay,
And it's going to be good. Like,
good. No, I know.
because I'm like really focused on it because I ain't
Mhm.
did nothing in 6 years, girl.
Yeah, that was one of the focuses of the show. It was like, so
Yeah.
does that put pressure on you though? Because like now it's like, listen, we ain't heard from you in a while. What we gonna hear?
No, I've been going through so much stuff
Okay.
that I just, it's kind of like a release and let go type
Mm-hmm.
of deal,
Mm-hmm.
with writing and singing and stuff like that. It's like writing in a journal, if you will,
Mm, mm-hmm. I understand.
to release it out of your brain.
Hmm. So this is my only beef with you, and I promise you, it's not cruel. It is
Lord,
no,
don't be
it,
having no beef with me, girl.
it is a genuine gripe. Okay, so let me tell you this. I'm being honest with you.
A genuine gripe.
It is. I am a karaoke enthusiast, so I'm like legitimately like I got the karaoke gang. We schedule things out. We go all the time, right? Like a weekly appointment, right? The problem with you, Keke, is like this is the
Why
thing. Like
gotta be a problem with me?
this is the problem. Like, okay, like we I would say that we all can sing to varying levels, right? Like we could do whatever we do, but it's impossible to sing your songs. Like, you don't make
That's
it
not
something where
true.
we can't reach the level. So we sound crazy when we try. We can't do all of that. Why don't you ever make a song for the
I had my manager, Andre Crenshaw. Let me put his name out there.
Andre, why you be doing that? We can't sing Kiki songs at karaoke. We sound crazy.
He's like, "You're not singing hard enough on this song. I like this song. It's cute, but you're not singing hard enough." I'm like, so when I perform, you just want me to scream until
Yes. No.
and he's like, "Yeah, see," and you said, "Okay," so you see why
No, we love it.
every song that I do, I just gotta put my all into it. But I do have songs that we just chilling.
No, they're just telling to you.
Okay, well, at the end of the day, you are entitled to your own opinion. If that's how you feel, then yes.
No, I love it. Like when I hear you sing, it's just one of those things where like when certain people sing, like it gives you chills. And then I mean that in the best, most complimentary way. So
Thank
I'm
you.
I'm
It's
only
the anointing sugar,
exactly.
and it comes from my mother.
Yes.
Her cup overflowed onto me, and so I'm
Hmm.
just part of the overflow. I ain't even in the cup. I'm out on the table.
Are you gonna put your mom on the album?
No, but I do want to do something with my mother though,
Okay.
because she's so gifted and she's
Yeah.
so anointed.
Hmm.
But I need her to get her attitude in check first. If I do anything, because
You don't need to be arguing with mama in the studio,
no,
okay?
ma'am, I'm not one of Jean. Okay. Mhm.
So, with the show, what new understanding will we have about you? Because there's obviously so many assumptions people can make. Again, when things are edited a certain way on different shows, then they kind of
But I'm not just that hot headed girl all the
okay,
time. I mean,
okay,
I'm hot headed.
okay.
Let's remember that part, but
Hmm.
not all the time.
Hmm. Hmm.
And, you know, I am human
Yeah.
and we all go through stuff,
Hmm.
and I want people to see that just because I'm famous don't make me perfect, honey. Because when
Hmm.
I tell you my poop skis smell just as funky as they do,
Yeah.
nobody's perfect.
Right.
Who's perfect besides the Lord Jesus Christ Himself,
Hmm.
who laid down His life for
Hmm.
us.
Hmm.
But like, I really want people to pull in. I I believe that the Lord allowed me and my husband and I
Hmm.
to have a special needs child so that we can help other people that are, pregnant and being told different news
Hmm.
and to terminate their child and all
Mm.
that stuff. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Hmm.
Like, if it's God's will,
Hmm.
it will carry through. I carried my baby for 40 weeks and they told me I wouldn't go past 25.
Mm.
He's pregnant, and I went 40. They
Mhm.
said that he may be a pound or a pound and a half. That boy's fat behind. He was 6 pounds 3 ounces.
Yeah.
And so um, it's so many things that people are dealing with in the real world that you just never really know about
Mhm.
because it's not being showcased. So
Mhm.
that's why I don't mind my world being showcased. So you can see I'm going through the same crap you're going through.
Mhm. Mhm.
I mean, you know,
No, I mean it's true, and I think that is really the difference because if we all put our lives in front of an audience, there's other things that can be peeled and layers and things and vulnerabilities that can be exposed. So it's
mhm,
so easy, especially when we talk about social media, to just like point at someone and make all kinds of criticisms or make all kinds of assumptions or say, "Oh, this is what I would do." But then again, these people behind the computer, they ain't not gonna do nothing different, child. They just be talking.
exactly.
Yeah. So
That's if you can even open your mouth with a room full of cameras and lights,
right.
microphones and boom
Hmm.
mics every day and going where, honey, you say what you woulda, coulda, shoulda, but
Absolutely.
can you do a hooda hooda in your face? No, I'm serious.
That's true.
Like people talk about it, but can you be about it?
No, that's very true.
And
Mhm,
it's very difficult to open up your whole world to people because people are cruel and people are ignorant,
mhm.
and they think that what, honey, did you see that piece of trash on the floor? Do you got a piece of trash on your floor every blue moon with 11 kids?
Right, right, right.
Well, I don't like floor, but you know what I mean. I'm just an example.
You don't want to see me turn this camera to the other side because he might see some stuff on my floor. You don't want to see
Baby, listen. I mean, or the couch may not be in the spot that it should be in, and it's
right.
probably misplaced, out of place, whatever. Honey, so dang, her kids' hair ain't done. No, they don't want it done this week. I'll get it
Right.
done next week when they have no choice, or I'll threaten them.
I'd imagine it gets easier with each child, right? Because they always say like the firstborn is a little bit more difficult, and then now it just no,
Mhm,
not necessarily. Okay.
mhm.
they,
It's
they 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 lied.
the other way around.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
It really is. It's
That's
the other
funny.
way around because, see, you're more strict and you're more like, who with the first one, like,
Yep.
you're not going to be this. And then the baby, you be like, oh, God, I got to whoop you today. Sit down. Stop running. Quit. Just please be still. It's
Oh,
like you don't have the energy to,
mhm.
yeah. And so they just be bad as hell.
Well, Kiki, I do thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
It's
You
it's
too.
it's been fun talking to you, and I'll tell you this: you are exactly how I expected you to be, and I'm so happy that you exactly were. Like
Oh,
you got all that personality.
you're bad.
No, that's a good thing. No, you got all that. Like I feel like I'm talking to my homegirl or something. Like I feel like I can sit down and really have a conversation with you. Some people like they're not. You could just tell like
I'm
okay,
just weird.
they just dial it in.
Weird in a bad way.
I mean I wouldn't say it to them, but I can. I
I'll
know.
be like, girl, why you being weird?
No, the way that I do it, in my sort of like my limited shady way is that I can truly wrap things up very tightly and neatly. So I'm like, oop, that
Like, all
person's
right, well, girl,
exactly like it was so nice to talk to you. Like, damn, we 3 minutes in. What just happened? So
yeah, but people shouldn't be like that though.
no. I mean, people are who they are, and I mean, it's not like it's a lot of people. I don't mean that that way, but
But the fact that there's anybody like that, it's like, who
oh,
do you think you are?
exactly. Especially, and, oh my goodness, especially when people have these blessings in this world. I mean, again, talking to you. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna try your song at karaoke. I might tag you.
Just take your time with it.
Right. I'm gonna be real bad. I'm gonna tag you in the post.
Tag me, and then I'm gonna post it.
Oh Lord. I'm gonna see if I can take the crazies.
You
That's
know
fine. I
what?
got thick skin. But
Just give it the best that you got.
I will. I listen. I believe that I can do it. Again, it ain't gonna be A level, But
Just imagine that you're in the shower and you don't even care.
okay, that's good advice. Thank you.
And you
Keke
just
Wyatt told me to imagine I'm in the shower. Okay, guys, I'm gonna
that's
sing.
it. That's honey, that was my stage for many years.
No, we have karaoke on Fridays, so that's
Ooh,
you'll be getting this. Look out for a random tag.
okay. I love karaoke. I just didn't go because my manager won't let me go.
Oh no, because you can't be doing that for
He
free.
won't let me do nothing with my
You
life.
said it yourself. You can't be doing this stuff for free. You getting money out here, girl. Come on now.
I know the cover eyes. What we talking about? Thank you.
Oh man. Anyway, I know you have things to do. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Once again, my name is Koku with blackfilm.com, and I am here with Keke Wyatt. Yes, R&B royalty. Okay. Yes, I said that. The star
Guess
of Keke.
I have to act the part.
Exactly, you know what you do. The star of Keke Wyatt's World. It's premiering, y'all, on Thursday, October 12th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on All Black. Again, Keke, thank you so much for joining me. It was an honor to speak to you, and you were just as fun as I knew you would be.
Thank you.
Thank you, girl. Have a great one.
You
Take
too.
care. If you want to see more content like this on blackfilm.com, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell.